Hello. Let's start this show. Wait, let me turn this down. Yo, we're on. We're live.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're streaming. We're online. We are on Twitch. We probably can't hear the music. No, we can. It's interesting.
Are we on Facebook?
We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Whatever, but mostly
TikTok.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
TikTok. You want to be on TikTok? It's too long. TikTok doesn't like long form.
I'm too old anyway. They won't let me on.
No, now you need to register, because in the past you can be like in a molester mode, just staying there and looking at all the little girls.
Right.
But now you need to register, so now it's not for everybody anymore.
So they check. Yeah.
Let's see if it works for you. It looks like it works fine here. In any case, it looks good on Twitch. Sounds good. It's a new year. We have a new state-of-the-art HD. You should be live also.
Yeah.
You're live, and there's even 25 people watching on Facebook, which is nice.
Oh, wow. Is it on my Facebook? I didn't look.
On your Facebook, yes. Both of them, I think. If you want to post the fan page to the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then you can post it, and then we can start the show. Wait for everybody to join. There's no more holidays. There's no more bullshit about why not to send in your demos. How's your year been so far?
You mean 2021 or 2020?
Yeah, man. So far, it's been a good year.
Of 2021?
Yeah, the last 3 days.
Man, I was in this is my first few hours back on the earth.
In consciousness.
In this reality. I was in 3 days on ayahuasca.
I've always wanted to do it, Can you guide me through an ayahuasca trip?
Well,
Or what is it?
it's
A
always
journey? It's a trip, or what is it?
I would call it a journey. It's always at night in the dark in a ceremony, and they're singing they sing in the Shipibo language, these indigenous people from Peru. So you drink the ayahuasca, and then they sing these Shipibo songs called Icaros, and you sit, close your eyes, and you go to other dimensions.
Well, what's the ayahuasca itself? Ayahuasca is what you do. It's the drink itself.
Yeah. It's a drink that's made out of a vine, and the ayahuasca vine, and then this leaf, the chacruna leaf, that one has a DMT in it, and the other one has this MAO inhibitor that lets the DMT work in your brain, basically.
But we manufacture DMT in our brain naturally, right?
Yeah, a little bit, not very much.
But at which stages of the day, or
I don't know.
when can we experience this DMT?
There's a lot of debate about this, but I think there's so little DMT naturally in your brain, or maybe even not at all. I don't know, a little bit, but it's in a lot of things. It's just like in plants.
So what?
Yeah.
What's the journey that you feel
when you're on
like
it?
What are you going through? I mean, I always hear about the animals.
Yeah.
Guides, like a spiritual animal guide that's like, this is my animal, and he tells me that everything is going to be all right. That's pretty much what I heard from everybody. I met a frog, and they told me everything is going to be all right. I could have done the same without. I could have showed you the frog without.
That sounds a lot nicer. I find it incredibly difficult, actually. They, like you go. I'll go to this place where like you totally leave my body, and you're just in this other dimension, and that, and you can get in this real like panic, because you're like, your ego will kind of freak out, like trying to make sense of it, and you can't make sense of it because you're in this insane place. And then maybe you'll get into this thing of like, oh, I don't want this to be happening, like, get me out of here, just I don't want to do this. But there's no calling it off. There's nowhere to go. It can be brutal.
How long does it last?
I mean, it lasts a long time. It's like DMT. When you smoke DMT, it lasts like 15 minutes. This is 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours in the state of terror. When do you let go of the terror and accept it, and just like be a part of it? That's what I ask myself.
That's the biggest question. I mean, I have to do it like every single time, because like sometimes like you go so far out there that like I don't know that I've drank ayahuasca. I don't know that I'm a human being. I don't know anything. I'm just in this weird place. Sometimes it's like place of geometric patterns, and I'm like, how did I get here? Like, what am I? And then eventually at some point what happens is I'll be like, oh, I died. I must have died. And then when you accept that, like, let go of your attachment to life, then that's when it opens up into like, you can enter the gates of heaven, basically.
So you're saying we're in heaven?
Yeah, we always have been. It's just your ego convincing you that you're not. And by ego, I don't mean that in the slang way of like, it's just like whatever you're in this consciousness that is telling you that you're separate from everything around you. That's my theory.
I did an ayahuasca track one time.
Oh yeah?
Just a track. Can you hear the music? Can everybody hear the music? I don't know if it works for you, the music. Yeah.
I hear it.
It's coming. That's pretty much it. And it goes on and on and on. You look very calm and very peaceful.
I mean, I just got back, you know.
Yeah. I wonder if I ever felt like that. Probably not. I'm too in my head.
Yeah, that's my problem. I mean, that's everybody. That's a lot of people's problem, but some of us, especially, it's a big problem.
I genuinely worried because one time I did edible and I still don't think I recovered from that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, when you eat marijuana, your body processes it in a really different way than when you smoke it, and it's much more like a psychedelic.
It was the worst time of my life. There wasn't one good thing. For example, I didn't experience one good thing.
But what was bad about it? It was just really difficult.
It was just like freaking out. It was just scary. It's just being always nervous, always anxious, and always in a state of this will be here forever. Now, it's like when you smoke. I didn't smoke for many years, but when you smoke and it's like, fuck, you have this moment of thinking like, man, is this who I am? Is this like this always? It's like, or it's like, is this gonna stay like this forever? And then you like snap out of it, and you're like the stupid when you're a kid, and it's like when you pee and you realize you've peed for 10 minutes. Yeah. It's just your mind fucking with you. So that was this for like 4 or 5 days. So it's like that was too much, way too much. Funny story. It was a funny story in retrospect, but it's not a fun one.
That's the game with all of this stuff. Is the moment that you get into that mode of, is this ever gonna be over? Then you're totally fucked.
Man,
but you just have to let
more less scary,
less intense.
So everybody, do you guys know Juan? I don't know who's here. I'm guessing a lot of people are here, but Juan MacLean, the infamous.
So we don't. I can't type anything in the chat, right?
You could. I mean, you can do it on Twitch directly if you want.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can post here.
I can't. Yeah.
And man, you're the best thing that ever came out of New York in our scene.
In our scene,
without saying anything, without.
New York is weird though. Like I was talking about this with someone the other day, that another DJ here is like, for this kind of music, there's really nobody. There's nobody here playing it or making it.
There's no competition, you say.
No, there's Josh, JDH Josh, who books Good Room and does the fixed parties. There's like me and him, and that's it. Which is, I think it's really
Yeah,
strange. It's
also
just
Justin and
strange.
Max also that
Oh,
share a studio
Max. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that they
yeah.
do.
And
They
Max
are
and
in this
Justin.
kind
That's true.
of vibe. Yeah. You got Pearl now. She's a resident of Brooklyn,
I forgot she moved here.
but
Yeah,
still, it's gonna take her a while to be a New Yorker. Um, I mean the whole DFA scene. I'm guessing you were in the root of it, so you know the story way better than I do. But and also it's a story that's been told over and over, and
yeah.
stories are good. But you guys created something that was super interesting. You're originally from Rhode Island, right?
I grew up in Boston, and then I
Awesome.
moved to Rhode Island to
Yeah.
Providence. Yeah,
So Providence is where the art school is,
yeah,
like the core.
RISD.
Yeah, and
Cool.
a lot of the good music came from there. No, a lot of the East Coast kind of like this is like this
Yeah,
little, I guess, tri-state you call it or whatever. It's
yeah,
not really the tri-state, but it's like this little area, this little island of good music, pretty
yeah.
much.
Providence,
And
there was a lot of good music.
yeah, and I mean, you started with punk and this kind of stuff, like everybody else, right?
Yeah,
Back in the days.
yeah.
But
Way,
what
way,
I
way
always
before.
wonder what drew you to the DJ scene. It's like,
Well, when I was my first band when I was a kid, really a teenager, Six Finger Satellite. It was like post punk band, but um, uh, it was very like we were super into like disco and Kraftwerk and a lot of electronic music. Um, so like it,
yeah,
it, it wasn't the electronic music was always there. It just wasn't the main thing. Um,
yeah. I always wonder. I mean, I wasn't there when it happened, but I wonder when this two world kind of like joined forces. Because Four on the Floor was here from the 70s. It's not something
right.
new. Late
Exactly.
60s.
Yeah.
But how did it became? I'm guessing when they put a pitch on the turntable, and
Yeah.
somebody decided to match the speed. And they used to write. I'm guessing you used to write also the BPM on the records. To,
I
to
used to do
remember
that.
to remember.
Yeah.
And so I'm guessing this is the mix. But I don't think anyone in the world really had the influence of putting rock music in dance floor like New York, which is probably the last good thing that came out from New York. I'm guessing, in our world,
I would
this
say
kind
like I think it kind of started. Liquid were really big for that.
yeah.
That was always like a big thing that we were looking at. Um,
But this was always also ESG. Also, everybody always
right.
being like they did like a four to the floor kind of rhythm when
Right.
they're playing live.
Yeah. Exactly.
and they played and they played this continuously music and didn't stop between songs. It was very, I think it's very black music oriented. It's very disco to keep on playing all the time,
Yeah.
because it's opposite of rock, because rock is like, hey, we finished the song, clap for us, I finished my solo. you
Yeah.
know it's more, I think rock music today, it's more like melodic techno in the vibe, or melodic house. It's like you need this applause, this moment of applause. It's not a disco music. It's not like dancing in circles. It's more like standing in front of the DJ. So this is a
Yeah.
very kind of rock star kind of vibe. It's like there's a break, he claps. Feels so stupid when I clap when I DJ. I
Yeah.
clapping for what? It's a machine. It's a CDJ and somebody that worked on Ableton and made a track in 5 minutes, and I'm clapping.
Yeah.
It's
But
it's weird.
people are clapping for the moments because they're happy and everyone's together and it's like whatever, a big moment or something.
I always feel like we're clapping because we're afraid that we can be quiet for a second. You
That's
know what I mean?
definitely true.
It's
Yeah.
like we're losing the confidence of the moment. It's not like for the moment. It's just like, oh, there's a quiet moment here. Like we take the phone. It's like, oh, I gotta look at my phone. What happened? I got a second. I got a free second with myself. So it's the same kind of thing. It's
But
that's why,
that's one of my favorite things. That's one of my favorite things in DJing is in the middle of a set to use silence, like not real, like nothing playing, but to play something that's so quiet that then you start hear, like it reveals all the people talking. It stops people talking on the dance floor because all of a sudden you can hear they can hear themselves talk or whatever, but it makes people uncomfortable for sure.
It's a very US thing, by the way, also, because until I came to the US to DJ, I didn't realize how many people are talking in the dance floor.
It drives me absolutely crazy. I hate it so much. Yeah.
I even remember I used to take the fader down intentionally to make them aware of the fact that they're so loud.
Yeah.
And there is so much and so many time in the day to speak. But if you're talking, and it backfires on your own confidence of like, am I not doing a good enough job that they don't even listen to me? Like what the fuck am I doing in this moment? You know, this is the feeling I had, and then I just realized, okay, this is Americans. That's how they act. You know, it's not. I'm not gonna change it. That's for sure. But I have to say, it does change.
Well, you know, the venue here nowadays. Do you know that one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I haven't been, but yeah.
Yeah, my friend Justin Carter owns it, and he's a good friend of mine. And you know, they have this, whatever you think of it, they have, when you walk in, there's rules that they read to you, which I'm actually in agreement with, because we're at a point where people need to hear these things. So it's things like, don't touch anyone if, you know,
inappropriately and whatever.
Yeah, if it's not like uninvited, like, you know, no leering at people, whatever. And at one point, I was like, I'd been to see Powder, you know, Powder, the Japanese DJ play. One of my favorite DJs.
Yeah, she's great.
And all night I was with her boyfriend, Five, the producer and DJ. And we're dancing, and it's like, you know, she'll go through these really like heady sections where like something super heady and like weird is playing, and you're just like trying to get lost in this sound, and it got really quiet and kind of empty in the sound, and you just hear this racket of people talking, like just these like dudes that are like, yeah, you know, then last Saturday night I blah, 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 blah. And I was so angry, so mad, but there's like, you know, 600 people there, and you can hear the conversations like as loud as the music. And I asked Justin, I was like, can you make no talking on the dance floor a rule? And is that what it's come down to? Is like that we need to have these rules? Because I don't know what else to say. I also blame cocaine quite a bit.
Yeah, New York is big on cocaine. I mean, everywhere is big on cocaine, but they should do more ketamine.
They should do more everything else, just not that.
to you know, to even it out. You know, it's funny because I always think that these rules are interesting from our perspective because we take it so, you know, it makes so much sense for me not to speak on the dance floor, even if when I'm not DJing, because it's like I wouldn't. I mean, when people, for example, in this whole new kind of everybody's in the DJ booth and they're talking on your, when I'm DJing, forget about the people on the dance floor. These I can't control, even if I want it. But I was like, if I was a pilot, for example, would you come into the cockpit now and start talking and put the drink on the shit? And what's wrong with you? It's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And it's just like, sadly, I have to say that these people are the reason that we get paid. Because if it was only up to us, and we'll never get anything, because we're like the crowd that go and have 2 beers, and in past days try to score something from somebody and just go home and watch TV, you know. But yeah, you want to listen to some music?
Yeah, but I'll just say one thing.
Yes, please.
With that is that's why I don't make a lot of money too, because when it comes down to it, like if I'm gonna like setting up a tour or something, I just mostly choose to play the smaller, cooler place where I know there's like a good vibe, and that's not happening, over getting paid more money to play like a bigger place where I know it's going to be a lot of that kind of thing.
But the paradox is against you, because you should do the bigger stuff, and then the smaller stuff you can do easily, and also you can get paid a lot in the smaller places.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it, that you can get paid as much as you get paid in a thousand cap venue in a 200 because of your name. Because it's
Yeah.
not about the night in most of the places; it's a monthly thing
Yeah. Yeah.
in the business.
Right.
So you should take the big one. Fuck it, enjoy your life. They can talk. It's their problem. You got monitors. I'm putting them on full volume. It's like I'm with earplugs and I'm blasting the monitors, and everybody's like, nobody stands around me, and they don't even know why, but they don't stand around me because it's so loud. And my earplugs are like minus 25, so for me it's like I'm listening in my living room. Just a lot of bass, which is good for my gas. But other than that, fuck it, it's fun.
Yeah.
What do we got first? What I didn't say before, that the demos that we get sent by people here are in general demos, so it's
Yeah.
it could you've been in the show before, so you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's not directly to you or to me, or
Yeah.
it's more what can we do to help them with the music. And I want to say hi to everybody. I see Thomas Van Party is here.
Oh,
Vangelis
Thomas
is here. Yeah, Rina, Lejeune Fluke. Everybody's here. Kevin White Square is here.
Oh yeah,
A lot of
wow.
people. It's like our own show. It's like on my WhatsApp. I could have done the show on WhatsApp. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the first one. Let's see if I can do it. How's the stream, everybody, today? How's the sound? I wonder. Yeah, bass is good for the gas. Yeah, from all the beers and shit. It's shaking everything inside. I wonder if the sound is all right and if it looks good, because I'm very proud to have a full HD. A full HD. The volume is low. The volume is great. Okay, fuck it. Let's hear it. What we got first? Ciano, Lost with Words. You can also, if you want to help them correct the grammar, you can correct it also for Lost with Words. You can feel free to do that. What you can do after. Some sound issues. I'm trying to figure it out for a second. I mean, you hear it well, right?
I do.
I lost it. Like bass and everything. So it's just how it's going out for some reason, which is very weird. Extremely weird. It's just how it's.
Oh man, now I feel like I'm back in the ayahuasca ceremony. I hear everything twice.
Ah, that's interesting. You're not back. Don't worry. You're here. It's all good.
Oh, I'm not.
No, we're live. I'm just saying you're not in the ceremony. We're here.
Are you sure?
We're good. Yeah.
Now I hear myself talking like a minute ago.
Maybe your Twitch is on.
You're right.
Yeah. So there's a delay between the Twitch and
the. I was using the Twitch as the what do you call it? The chat. The chat.
Just turn off the video. That's it. You can keep the chat working without the video. Let me understand what's going on here, because this is weird.
I had the video off on Twitch, and now I just hear myself like with a slight delay.
It might be that you're hearing my microphone. If I do like this, you hear it.
Oh yeah, that's better. Now it's fixed. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's good. I'm just wondering, why is the sound not coming out right? It's very weird. Should be all right. Something is interesting. I'm sorry, guys, for the.
This is like being on Beats in Space.
Yes.
When Tim Sweeney is like, every time you do the show, it's like he'd never done it before. You at least have an excuse.
I just don't understand what's going on here.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, it's a new. I'm this close to moving to the other one.
Yeah,
just taking everybody to the other one. But the voice, do you hear me on both ears? Yeah,
I do now. Before I only heard you on one ear.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm trying to understand what's the story, but the music you hear now, I'll play it again. You hear the music with bass and everything, all normally?
I do.
Okay, now they say it's good. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back to it a little bit. I gotta say, I really like it. Guys, let me know if the sound drops again. I have no idea why, but I will just try and fix it like I did now. I like it because the broken part of it, it's not a cheesy broken, super strong, but it's like a Computer Rhythm 78 or something drum machine on it, which is really cool. And by far from Mayan, he sent a few stuff. I will play it in a second, but I want to talk about it. But he sent a few stuff, and by far this is the best thing I've heard from him. What do you think about it? I mean, you heard it well. What do you think about it? 808. Same vibe.
Yeah. This is not helpful at all, what I'm about to say, because I was going to say it reminds me of something and I can't put my finger on it.
By the way, that's a good thing. Psychologically, it's a good thing, especially for people that are in the music thing. So when something reminds you of something, it means that you're related to it. So that's a good thing.
It's something I would play like in the morning.
Yeah.
You know.
It's good.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Super good track. Very good. Very, from an A&R point of view, very compilation vibe.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very B-side. You know, I wouldn't do much to it. You know, it's good as it.
Hold off on some of the melodic parts for a little while in the beginning.
You mean do less?
Oh no, yeah, I guess it does start out that way.
It's a good trip, but yeah, I would hold off also. It's a little too much.
Yeah.
It repeats itself too much. So this I would remove a little bit.
It would be a lot more gratifying if it took a long
time. Yeah, if I didn't know what it is before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. All right, now we're cooking. Is the sound still all right, everybody? Let me know. If not, let me know. If yes, let me know. If not, let me know. What are you playing with? The little... What's the name of it? I forgot the name of that. All right, nice.
Pan drum.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, I always remember. I always forget how it's called. KD, straight from Glasgow, Consciousness.
Which lasts longer?
Today it's for you.
It's already
for you. I'm telling you, this is.
I already like it.
Yeah, this is how this show works. It's for you. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Let me know if it works, guys.
Years in which nothing happens, or 10 seconds with 50,000 events crammed into it. In other words, really time is only experienced by the events which occur within it. And I maintain that the early universe had very little going on, and consequently time moved very, very slowly. The character of time as we approach the present is that there are more and more physical domains and energetic domains in which change can occur. For example, the early universe was a pure plasma, a pure swarm of unassociated electrons. You didn't even have atomic systems, let alone chemistry, molecular chemistry, life, complex speciated life, and dynamically balanced planetary ecosystems. Each one of those more complex phenomena crystallized out or emerged, if you will, from the previous systems that had come into existence. So when I say time is speeding up, what I mean really is that more and more is happening. More and more is happening. And if you ask the question, well, what would be the ultimate state of connectivity or of happening? It's when all points are connected to all other points. Somehow this concept of connectivity is intimately linked to the concept of complexity. And so really what I'm saying is that the universe is getting its act together. It's connecting the dots. It's bringing everything into co-relationship with everything else. And somehow it does this through the production of consciousness. Consciousness is this integrative function in biology which takes data, which may appear profoundly unrelated, and in fact brings it into some kind of a congruent relationship. We say an organism coordinates a point of view. Well, in a way, what's happening over time is that the universe is coordinating a point of view. And as it does this, it becomes somehow more aware, more self-conscious, more being-like and less thing-like. And as I said, this process is not proceeding at a steady pace. It's proceeding faster and faster. More connectivity occurs now in a calendar year than occurred in 1,000,000 years, 1,000,000,000 years ago. So somehow, as we approach the present, we find ourselves in an ever denser realm of activity, interrelationship, connectivity. And the result of this is more of the same, producing a shrinking globe, ever more immersive technologies, dissolution of political, social, gender, and class boundaries of all sorts. So that's what I mean when I say the universe is speeding up. You know, before the advent of man, of human beings, the fastest changes on this planet of any consequence were genetic changes in the genomes of plants and animals. Well, biologists know that for a fruit fly to add a spur to its leg, for a bird to change its plumage, you need hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of years of evolutionary time.
I gotta say that this is my favorite speech music that I heard since Wear Sunscreen, which is still my favorite thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I'm not a big fan, and I gotta say that this music will work even without it. It would be very good because the music itself was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it works.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of YouTube videos that I've watched with Terrence McKenna on them.
I don't know if we can do a new genre. It's gonna be like self-help house or something like that. Self-help electronic music. There's yoga sequences that you can do. There is it's interesting. I will dig into it, and it's interesting. We can do like a compilation of self-help, or just this. In this case, it's very teachable moment, but you can be like whatever. I don't think people want to be taught about this stuff. They want to be more in the self-help kind of thing. This will work well commercially.
But it's like you're if you're playing that in the middle of the night in some club somewhere, then you're planting the Terrence McKenna seed in people.
Yeah.
So
at least one of the 200 people will go and check what it was.
Well, it goes in there. It goes in. You don't have to be even paying attention and processing the words for the message to go in there, though. Just gets in there. Yeah.
Okay, let's ruin this great moment with no, I'm joking. Let's see what's next. So far, so good, but I think we're going deep now. We're going
Yeah.
big. Adventures and success.
Peak time.
It's good. Also, it's a very good one. Adventures and success. What was it? Willpower. How was it? That was the track. Will Powers. What was his name?
Oh, yeah.
One big 12
I
inch.
know what you're talking
I'm just
about.
reading
Yeah.
from the. I'm just reading from the chat. But yeah,
Yeah.
good job. If you did it in 30 minutes, but that's that's the inspired part that's the inspired part. Let's talk about it for a second. That's the inspired part in the studio. I feel like there is like inspiration and there is being inspired. It's two different things, you know. It's not I'm in the studio and I don't have any inspiration. No, it's I'm not inspired. That's something else, you know, because inspiration we always have from everywhere. When you look at the fucking little synth that you have, it's inspiring you. But to be inspired, and I think how long? What's your banging out kind of time for a track?
Me?
That you, yeah.
It always takes forever. Like,
Why? No, but the beginning of it. I'm not talking about mixing it and
the
this. I'm like
beginning
the
of
whole
it
the
is,
track before it's ready, of course.
the thing for me is like I always try to do this thing where like years ago I went to the studio. This is a big revelation for me, and I was so bogged down with like remixes. I owed like under pressure of like, oh, I have to finish this EP I'm working on because I'm going away on tour and whatever, all that kind of stuff.
The good life.
And I was so sick of it. And I was like, you know what? Today I'm just going to go in the studio and I'm just going to, basically like, I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to play with like drum machines I haven't taken out in a while. I'm going to like send it all through a tape delay, whatever, like just have fun. And then what ended up coming out was just like the best music I had made in years. And it was this really simple, basic revelation, which was like, you should just do that every time. But
to have fun?
Yes, to have fun. You just go in. That's the most honest thing. That's the most honest way that you can make music, in my opinion.
I think in I would say in the advantage of most people that are here in the chat, they don't have this stress. They don't really know this feeling yet. I hope that they will, because it's a good feeling also to be stressed out. And I got 5 remixes to finish, and I got an EP to finish, and I got this, and it's like a time. And I think now they're in the fun part, and I hope that with this show, I gotta say that they're enjoying this time, you know, and not ruining the fun part of making music, which is the time that you're making music before you start releasing music.
But I think that the stress for people like that is that they're looking at like us and labels, and they're like, how can I get the music I'm making released in these places?
Okay.
And that's the stress. But then
inspiration. More than for me, it's more not an inspiration, but for me it was more a drive.
But
you know, which you're missing after you start doing it. You have released 2, 5, 10. How many releases have you done already?
I have
throw
no
a number.
idea. I
50.
I was gonna say
let's
50,
say 50.
It's more than that. Yeah.
Yeah. And remixes, countless of remixes, and live shows, and DJ sets, and whatever. How can you fucking go to the studio and enjoy yourself? You know, and you get to a point that you want to go back to that time when you did the drive of the stuff that you did was to make music. This is the most difficult thing that nobody will understand unless they go into this fucking tunnel, you know, and then if they can come out of this tunnel alive. Most of the people don't come out of this tunnel alive. I mean, the producers, you know, no, they don't. And I have to say that this year was a good year for this. This year was the best year for everything. It is negative. A lot of people died. 85 million in the world died. It's very distressing and it's very sad and whatever, and jobs. And we lost the job also. We're here, privileged people, talking on, but we have our own issues and whatever. But I have to say, in the music point of view, I think everybody I spoke with found themselves again.
Yeah.
You know, and the people who didn't, they weren't looking.
But That's what I'm saying.
So it's a
It
good
should
start.
it should always be
It's
like that. But it's the same thing with DJing. Is like there's a world of people. I would say probably most people at this point, especially starting out, is they'll go around and listen to DJ mixes. They hear a track they like in that mix. They'll pull it out, basically assemble like DJ sets of tracks that other people are playing, and those are and they're
Can you
probably
repeat yourself because I lost you for a second?
okay. My point with producing music in a really honest way that's gratifying for you and for everyone else is to do what comes from your heart, basically. And it's an easy thing to say, but it's like, what does that mean? And for me, it means basically fun is like the access to that realm. So I go to my studio and I try to leave behind all this thoughts that are like, well, what do people think I'm supposed to be doing? Because I can churn out like a track that people think is like a classic Juan MacLean track and easily in an hour.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, what is in me right now? How can I leave my mind behind and just let me come out through the music? And I think the trap that some people get into when they're starting out is they'll make a kind of music that they think will fit like with a certain label or that kind of thing. And it's really hard not to do that. And I was going to say the same thing.
It's very hard not to fall in this pattern in this moment.
And the same thing for DJing is like, same like going through promos or I'm on Bandcamp combing through music. What I'm doing is I listen to the music and it's going through this filter that's a lifetime of just a lifetime of my experiences and my preferences and all those kinds of things. And I just let that sink in, and that determines whether it's something that I'll pick up or not. And you know, it requires a bit of a leap of faith and a trust in your own instincts, and that's how you end up doing something interesting and compelling that people will want to hear from, I think. Oh, we can't hear you, by the way.
I had days and months that I hated this place physical hated the studio. I have a room here that I've been
me too.
For 5 years, and
Me too.
Literally it's in my house and I didn't go in.
Yep. I had exactly the same thing. I went to a therapist. I was so depressed because I was like, when I go into that room, my heart falls in my stomach. I get anxious, I get depressed, and I get incredibly stressed out.
It's like this moment that you start a track and you do this loop and you like the loop and you put a kick. I'm just like, whatever, you can be whatever. And then the third move is like, okay, where will this fit?
Right.
This feeling, where will this fit? Oh, I should send it to XYZ. I should do a track that feels like this. This could feel this. This is something that was super difficult to get over.
Yeah.
It still is, by the way. It's still a daily struggle. I'm sure a lot of people here, from White Square, Thomas, Manpower is here. Everybody will say the same because you have expectations of yourself. It's not about what people expect me. It's what I expect for myself to achieve again, because it is an achievement-based life, sadly. It's not.
But everyone you just named, all the people you just named, and then throw in like the Zillas on Acid stuff.
Yeah.
It's all like when you hear their music, like you know it's them. Like you could play me a track that they made, and I know everyone you just named. I know that music well anyway, but they all have like a distinct thing, and you can't say it's like a certain element that they're using over and over again. It's just a thing that comes through.
Yeah, I think from everything, what I would take from this little segment that we talk, especially for young producers, is that fuck the rules and fuck what you think you need, because it's bullshit.
It's easy to say, and what they'll say is, "Oh, that's easy for you to say because
it's not
already made, But it's not. It just becomes a different game because there's lots of things there's lots of music I've made in released where I'm like, can I really do that? Like I'm not supposed to be doing this thing. But that's what makes it interesting. Like I love
levels of the same game also, in this kind of vibe. It's like it's still, you need to fight still, even if you're in
Yeah.
level 25. It's not like it's getting easier. And the funny thing that it's getting harder and harder and harder. The first release,
Yeah.
it's the easiest one. People
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's the hardest, but that's the easiest
No,
part.
no. That all that music comes out of you so fast in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
And then-
I do acknowledge, though, that it is a bit like hearing rich people tell you that money
first
doesn't make you happy. They're like, yeah,
That
money
makes
doesn't
you
make you happy. And it doesn't. But it's hard to hear when you don't have any money.
Yeah, but I mean, it does make you happy, but it also more money, more problems, and the same
Oh,
in the
man.
same vibe.
Jeff is saying that now become caribou. I have to say,
With the
$40,000. I'll DJ for who's the
Right.
worst person in the world.
let's say some Saudi. What's the rules for submissions? There's no. Better send the private SoundCloud, because everything that's already on Bandcamp, it's already copyrighted. Anyway, let's hear the next track before. What is this? Kibo Island. Nice artwork. It looks like. Oh, you can't see it. It looks like Sean Connery or something.
Oh, Igor's on here. Nice.
Everybody's here. Everybody came for you.
Igor.
I wasn't able
Okay, one thing I can say in advance that the ARP needs to go at one point because it burned my face. I heard it too much.
Or I actually
And
really
the
like the
vocal-
arpeggiator though. I love it,
Yeah,
but it just
it's
come in
cool,
either
not all the
later
time.
or drop it out. Yeah. It's so
Yeah.
it's great. It's great though. It's probably the best part of the whole track, I think.
Yeah, and the vocal, the same thing.
Yeah.
Everything rest is all the rest things are the rest thing. Fuck, the rest of the things are great.
Yeah, really good.
But it's 7 minutes long means that he's filling me with 7 minutes of the same things. So either cut 2-3 minutes already from it to begin with. That's what I would do. I would cut 2-3 minutes from it to begin with, and then if I wanted to extend it, I will extend it with more stuff and not just repeat the same things. Because you don't want to hear me now say 5 minutes the same 5 words, like
But
apple, banana.
there's all the elements of a great track in there though.
Yeah, it had, and thanks for sending. Who was it? Really good. It sounded very. I would love to listen to more stuff. Kibo Island. I feel like that's somebody that does music already because he has one. He literally just opened.
It's Jeff. It's Manpower.
Probably. If he's following, who is he following? Jay?
No, there he is.
No, it's not. He's a real person.
Yeah.
He's a real person. But Kibo, send more stuff. I want to hear. Thank you.
I love the arpeggiator is great, but I love arpeggiators in general.
Yeah, I love everything. Just use less of it. That's pretty much it. What's up, Mao?
Oh, it could be Kiwi, I bet. Yeah.
Maybe, but probably not. Hey, the Robot Kid 80. The Robotic. What is it? The Robotic Kid 80.
Robotic Kid.
I love weird names. Yeah. That's not weird, but I like to reading names here. It's like whatever. Okay, what do we have next? I think this we heard, or I heard.
Oh,
Do you know this guy? From Brazil.
Why does his name look familiar? I think he sent something in before.
Yeah. From Brazil. I know. Before anything else, I don't like the little type machine that there is in the background. I don't know why a lot of people feel like they need to fill empty spaces with bullshit. Just remove that. It's annoying and there is no reason for it. You can use it one time. From a sound point of view, it's not really ready. It needs a lot of work because there's no fat at all. It's very lean. Everything is very lean. There's a few nice elements that I liked. This little vocoder, the fact that the bass is not predictable, but then become predictable, and then it's like there is some changes.
I like the bass. I think the bass is the best part. I would make it a little more what I would call wonkier, like take it off the grid a bit, because it's, you know, it's like at least it's supposed to sound, it's a like a live bass sample, or maybe someone playing
it. Funky kind of vibe.
But throw it off the grid, like, you know.
I'm a little disappointed, I have to say, because there is good elements, and I wish it was better, and I don't know if I can make it better. For sure, it needs a better kick and more. I would take it to a more justicey French electro kind of big, wompy kind of like, you know, side chainy sound, you know, to make it a little fatter, because it was very lean, and so when it's very lean, so it's nothing really, it doesn't really strike me. But the ideas are very nice, and the type machine or whatever sound, alien whatever sound was.
I noticed there's a lot of that now. Like, I don't know where this came from, but now it's like you have to have some kind of weird noise like in the background through reverb, like taking up all the space.
It's like since Lost. You remember Lost, the show, and there was the smoke.
Yeah,
it has the sound. You know how they made that sound? It's the printer of the taxi from the taxi invoices in New York.
Yeah.
So it came from there. They just recorded like this. Yeah.
What about Thomas? Are we going to listen to Thomas's track?
Of course, we're gonna get to it. We got a thing going on here. We got our thing. It's coming up really, really, really soon. There's a few new kids here, which is nice to see. Les jeunes Fluke. What did you prepare today, Les jeunes?
That's a nice kick.
Yep. Give him the kick. Give Mao the kick, Les jeunes. Send them just the kick. Oh, take from them the kick. Just put the kick on it. Start with that, and just add a lot of bass in the bass line, and move it a bit off the grid. That's it. Start with that. I'm into it. I'm into it. The more it is, I'm into it more. I like this 90s trancey vibes. It's very nice. What do you think about it? You want to finish
It
it?
needs it just needs a little more drama.
More drama.
A little bit, like in the elements.
Yeah, it needs some kind of a thing that comes from here and like takes you from in and just like thread you out of it and it throws you back
like,
in some kind of wavy
like so
vibes.
far every element is super nice, and it's like sort of like well placed and even. Everything's a series of adding a thing that's even.
Really nice. Really, really nice. Thomas, are you still here? I want to hear this. I want to hear. I got sent in private. That's the next one. Let's see what White Square has to offer.
Oh yeah! Wow, it's really
White
top
Square.
notch. I know.
Already, it's a big festival.
Already, I like it.
I didn't even press play. Wait, I gotta turn down.
I already like it.
Yeah. guys and girls, of course, don't recognize from the cool photo, this is White Square doing his versions of Strings of Life, or as it says, Streams of Life. This is a good point that I wanna say that I fucked up a bit. If you can, everybody send again the links, because sometimes I refreshed. Because if I load up the music, then there's a problem. And fuck it, I don't care. It's my show.
Yeah,
I can do whatever I want. You're here. I'm not in any rush. The track is amazing. Let's listen to this part.
That's great.
Send again the links, and everybody on Facebook, come to Twitch and subscribe. Subscribe
and send money.
Yeah, send money. I'm gonna put an ad now. I have to say that White Square or Morris, I'm so proud that you finally found your Italian roots in the music, and you finally sound Italian. This is an Italian track. This is Italian music.
Yeah, like you mean like 90s Italo house.
Amazing. Sounds great. I would play it easily.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it sounds really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good. You know what? I gotta fix this thing here for a second. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do a quick ad. Boom. 1 minute ad. Now it's only me and you here.
Oh, really? No one else can hear?
Maybe they could.
So there's an ad. There's an ad playing right now.
There's an ad playing. They're probably watching something about Amazon. No ad. It's just me. So there's no ad. It's not working. I pressed on the ad. No ad. Yeah. I got your link. We're not watching anything about Amazon. So subscribe. You can see my fucking ad. This is my show. Subscribe to it. Yeah. I'm very intense for a person that didn't come out of an ayahuasca trip now.
Man, I have my lot radio show today. And
leaving the house. How's the weather in New York now?
I just got back last night to the city, so looking out the window, it looks nice. It's like sunny and probably 45 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius though, but
45 is like 6, I would say, something like that. 5-6 degrees in Celsius. I mean, here it's 33, 32. It's like 0. I'm guessing, no?
Wait, are you in Berlin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Berlin.
I don't know why. So there was an ad or no ad? There's no ad? I didn't get
much. Check your bank account. Check your bank account.
Couldn't start the ad. Try again later. I think there was an ad.
There was no ad. I looked on Twitch and there was no ad.
Somebody's banging on something. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's your neighbors.
Okay. Yes, ad. No ad. No ad? Okay. So you won. You don't have an ad. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna start. I want to hear. Thomas, can you send please the track again? But let's listen to another alumni of the show. Do I get to have an alumni? No, probably not. The joyous people, the joy person, manpower. I'm not gonna skip it. Can I talk over it? I'm not gonna skip it. So far, a bundle of joy.
Whoa. What happened?
I know that Manpower expects us to bust his balls and whatever, but this is very good.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah, and it reminds me of when we were little. I need to find it. This was the music.
How are you feeling?
This was the music that.
How long have you been here?
There's more stuff. Ooh,
How long have you been here?
17th.
3
I
months.
don't know what's going on here. Yeah,
Well,
somebody's talking.
I can tell you why I think it works.
It's great.
Because it's there's like this really basic melody that only has like 3 or 4 notes,
Yeah,
and that's what makes or breaks all of that kind of music. If that one bit of melody isn't compelling, then it just sounds like a bunch of noise. But it's a compelling melody.
So for me, it reminds me when we were kids. There is an album. I will look for it in the next track, and it was a children's stories over this kind of music. And there was this guy his name was Raviv Gazit. There is a record that just came out. It's called Ze. That I was supposed to. It didn't work out at the end, but long story short, I was supposed to do a reissue of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the album, and he made the music for the. Oh, let me put it on the screen. And he made the music for this. It was the most scary, it was a bedtime story, but he made it everything we has. What's the name of, my brain is slow today. What's the name of the synth with the computer, the old school synth? There was not many of those. Just a computer with a keyboard, and you used to write the synthesis on the computer itself. CM something, CMI, called CMI, Fairlight.
Oh, the Fairlight. Oh, I didn't know you were talking about a synth. Yeah.
Yeah. So he did everything, or Synclavier, and he did everything on Synclavier and the Fairlight. And this is I don't know if that's the record that came out, which is really nice. But So this was the music that he did for this. I don't want to play too much because then it becomes copyright shit. But he did this exactly like Manpower did, but for bedtime stories. And I would say that just make a bedtime stories from this. It could be a big hit. You know?
So you're saying he should move into making children's music?
But in a grown up way, because this is a very grown up music and literally fucked us up good. If you realize that that's what we used to hear before we went to sleep, this music, stories.
But there's probably more money in children's music though than doing this, what we do.
Children, everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Books. My dream is to do a children's book. I already have, but it's in Hebrew. I already have all the characters and everything. I just need somebody to illustrate it.
Is it like Old Testament stories?
No, it's about a cat that needs to become a vegan. It's like making kids to eat better, pretty much. It's I don't want to say I still didn't copyright it, but it's a good story. What's up with Zilla's on acid? Wait. I wanted to hear the Thomas von Party before.
Right.
I'm a mess today. I've been hooked hard on Call of Duty. I'm playing all the time. My brain is it's like mushy peas.
How much do you get paid for that?
Nothing. I don't get paid for this either. And I don't know if people think I do, but I don't.
Yeah, because you have all these ads. I heard that you got like $1,000 for every ad.
If you have 1,000 people watching at the same time. So pretty much, no. If you have 10,000 people, no, not even. If you have around 10,000 people concurrent views, now I try to do another ad. I wonder if it works. Probably it doesn't work. Is there an ad? There's no ad. Fuck off. You need to have a lot of viewers. For my viewership, I make babkas, like you say. Not even. Okay. Sorry, Zilas. You'll be next.
Oh wait, what is it?
That's the Thomas for Party.
Oh wow. It already sounds good.
Igor is like very I don't know the guy, but I love him. I would.
He's great.
I would put him on the show. You want to join, Igor? You want to join us? Because
you should.
He's like.
No, you should definitely have Igor on.
Or kicks is like. Zzz.
You should definitely have Igor on. That would be great.
I've never met him. I have no. He has a DJ name. He's a DJ producer, or what's the?
You don't know? Wait, do you not know who Igor is?
Maybe I do. Man,
man, you're gonna be embarrassed. Just Google.
Okay.
Google his name right now, and then you'll see.
Okay,
he's a legend. He's a legend.
All I get is a drummer. Is this the guy?
The drummer, yeah. He played in a little band in the 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
A little indie band you might have heard of.
Yeah. A small indie band.
Yeah, a small indie band in the 90s.
Get him on the show.
He's a legend. I stayed at his house right when the pandemic was kicking off.
In Brazil?
He lives in London now.
In London. Igor, you want to join us? Let us know. I will send you a link. Or we can do our own thing. I don't know one song I don't even know how to say band. I have to say I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Sepultura? How do you say it?
Sepultura.
Give me one song that I will know.
I mean, unless you listened to that kind of music, you wouldn't know. But I mean, huge. Like,
yeah, the name
in the world, like, and
the name I know, but the song, one song, I don't know.
But also, kind of like revolutionized that world of metal in the 90s. Like, they brought in this whole element that no one had really done before. It's kind of like, yeah, kind of like tribal, like a tribal kind of element.
Like double drumming and stuff, or more spiritual.
Yeah, like more like not just the double drumming, but
Okay, I will listen. I
Yeah,
don't want to be an idiot. I'm an idiot. I never said I wasn't, by the way.
no, it's not. It's a certain world of music. It's like, you know.
I know the name of the band, but I never listened to. Probably I've heard a few. Okay, I will play the track. I don't need to apologize. Fuck me.
But Thomas's track sounded great already.
Yeah, that's right. It's boring. It's boring.
He's on already. I bet you're going to invite him on.
I will invite him also, but let's see him a little bit.
Hey,
you know, so far he's winning but wait, let's listen to this. He's winning the competition with the comments.
That's right.
This is my
This is my next goal, by the way, to bring. First of all, hey Igor, nice to meet you. Moscow.
Nice to meet you. How are you, brother?
I'm great. We've never met, and like I said, I know the name of the band, but in Hebrew we say katonti. It means I'm a lesser man, maybe, to know about it.
It's all good. It's all good. You don't need to know that crazy shit.
Igor, is that your are you in your living room right now?
No, actually, I'm in the studio.
My studio? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Yeah.
This is like my.
Let's see a little bit of the
life.
I see it now.
Yeah.
So you live in London now?
Yeah, I've been living in London for 6 years. Moved out of Brazil. Escaped the dictatorship of Mr. Bolsonaro. So.
The big boss.
Now you have the dictatorship of Boris Johnson.
You have another
Boris Johnson. So we can't escape.
From a dying place to another dying place.
Yeah, the world it's freaking doomed.
Yeah, it's time. But it's time for it to decay. It's been enough. You know, we've enjoyed it too much. It's time to restart it.
Exactly.
All right.
So how are you?
What do we think? We're
good.
Great. You know, trying to survive this, keeping sane. not taking it too seriously, I hope. And we're here for the music. I don't know. First time for you in the show to watch it?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Because of Juan, I joined this because
Amazing.
I follow this guy everywhere, stalking him.
Yeah, he told me he already put a warrant on you.
That's it. That's
75th precinct there. But
here's the thing. This is my favorite track so far.
The Thomas Von Party?
Yeah.
What hooked you in?
I mean, the whole vibe of it is right. It's right up my alley. It has. I love this like percussive, all the percussion, and it's like it sounds like being in the jungle.
Yeah, I would say the same.
There's no like big white noise buildup waiting to introduce a big, next part or a big breakdown and all that stuff. I just love that groove of that kind of stuff, the percussion. I wish people had more also like live percussion on their tracks instead of like sample pack and stuff.
It's funny because it's a very Brazilian vibe of a track. If you think about it, it's a very South American. Yeah. I can hear it. If you say jungles, the first jungle when somebody says jungle, I think about the Amazon, and that's the jungle, the first jungle that I think. So it does sound very indigenous in the vibe. You sound very indigenous for a white guy
from Canada,
but really good because it has a lot of this kind of tribal drama and tribal kind of effect. It's not cheesy in a kind of I use the tribal thing, but it's more from the inside of the tribe. That's what I feel about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Igor, can you play that kind of percussion like that?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been playing percussion for 40 years.
But those like hand drum stuff?
Yeah. Actually, I have a big collection of percussion instruments and stuff. So yeah, I'm planning to do more recordings. And actually, I want to play some of those drums outside the studio to get some ambient of like mountains and stuff like this. So I have a little project with Lima where I want to go outside of London and record some drums, but not in the studio, so you don't get the same kind of like response from the instrument.
I'm gonna send you some stuff then. Look,
it's a lot.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, that's awesome, man. When did you get this?
3 days ago.
Killer, man, killer. That's a great instrument. Yeah.
It's my new project, but
the only thing I don't like about the span drum that you can only have, what is it, five notes? What is it?
8 notes. But that's
notes.
The beauty of it. But in Thomas's track, though, who I wonder who mixes. Do you know the Dreams stuff? DREEMS.
Yeah.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Whoever mixes that stuff it's fucking genius.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
I think it's Dreams itself, no? He does it.
I don't think so.
I'm guessing. I want to answer somebody in the chat. DJ Mike Hill, please send the track SoundCloud private link here on the chat. Well, I just saw 2 people online with it. Okay.
But someone did make a good point that if something sounds like that good without, like a proper mix, then it's amazing.
If the story is good, you can always polish it later. All right, let's continue. We're here. We have a lot of things. We have a lot of things going on. We have a lot of music to listen to. We have a lot of commercial that doesn't work, and we have a lot of people that don't subscribe. So basically, it's the dream situation. Okay, all our friends got played. Let's go back to the next friend, the Zillas.
Listen.
I love how things work with the percussion progression in the tracks. Another percussion. Jimmy Jules. Juan, do you think they're on the verge of inventing a new kind of music?
But that's what I was talking about earlier. Like you can, it's a very distinct sound, like their sound.
It's something that you don't hear anywhere, you know, in the world, literally. Like,
but if you had to say what it is, what would you say it is? Like you couldn't really put your
acid for sure. It's a very zealous on acid. Fuck it.
But it's not like, oh, they use some like specific synth or some, you know, I don't know.
It sounds like everything and nothing at the same time. I mean, the sounds themselves.
Oh, yeah.
can say I will never be as good as Zilas on Acid in my life. I have no idea what I just listened to. At one point, I was like, I want to be there. I want to be inside where they are. How do I get in? That was my question. In my head, it was like, how do I get into this, to that moment? That's what I felt about it. What do you guys feel about it? It is long, but it's the same time. What's long? What's time when you listen to this? What's the meaning of time?
Yeah, I think it felt like it was ending towards the end, then it came back in again. It feels to me like that's where it should have trailed off. I don't hear you.
Saying, yeah, like you said, it shouldn't come back, but fuck, that's you can listen to it and say it's absolute bullshit, and you can say it's genius at the same time. That's what I feel. What do you think, Igor? We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Whoop. No voice.
Nope.
No voice. Let me try to mute you, unmute you. Try now? Inigo?
Nope.
No
Inigo.
voice. Maybe
Weird.
you can try to log in with us from the computer.
We heard him before, though.
Yeah. Or just to do a refresh it. Or just refresh this page. All right. I can read lips. He said I'm trying.
Are you a lip reader?
Apparently. I restarted the Facebook stream also, so I'm gonna cross-post it to you again if you want to post it.
Those on that Zilla's stuff, those whenever they have those vocal samples, voice stuff on it, that's not samples you guys are using, is it? Because it always sounds like the same, like the woman's voice sounds like the same voice from other tracks. I'm curious if it's someone doing it or
maybe they're recording people. And you remember when you used to have answering machines and you used to have tapes of answering machines and people leaving messages? Maybe it's something like that. It's like old school stuff like that. That could be cool. I'm just imagining. Maybe I'm.
I just wish it was more people, like more of people using their own voices on tracks instead of
samples and YouTubes.
Yeah, like samples and stuff. But their stuff, whenever there's a voice on it, it always sounds cool. It sounds like somebody had done it. But okay, who does Black Cat? Who says Black Cat in the Black Cat track? Yeah, Inigo should send in a track for sure. If it's a hit, especially.
Inigo, but come to Twitch. I need numbers. I need the numbers. Come to Twitch.
Yeah, come to Twitch.
That's a state secret.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Wow, man, we're buzzing today. So many people.
Yeah.
I got a track shared a few weeks ago. Can I share it? Just the file, no link. Better if you can upload it to... Thank you, DJ Michael. Thank you. If you can upload it to SoundCloud, that would be better. Okay, Dharma.
Inigo, though.
Yeah. Inigo, yeah.
He. I was gonna say something about dark disco.
Keep it for later. Let's listen to something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this you will like. It's the young ayahuascas.
Yeah, young ayahuasca.
That's a good name, young ayahuascas.
Young ayahuascans. It is good.
It's good. Write it down.
I'm gonna use that. Up. Up. You know,
Young
that
ayahuasca.
bass line. No, the bass line. This could just be my reference. It's reminding me of that Lego Welt track. What's it called? Disco something. You know,
That's
Lego
very
Welt?
helpful. I know Lego Welt, but and Disco Root or
Yes.
Root.
Thank you. Rue. Disco Rue.
There's somebody, yeah, Root without the E.
Roots.
So it's
Route?
stuck. It's stuck on the way. It's a Disco
Anyway.
Root. That's a good. This episode depresses me because there's too much good music.
It's very good.
I want to say some bad stuff.
It's not.
That's my only thing. It's negative shit. Why would I be a positive person?
Well,
who would I be? Crazy.
No, it's a great track. It's very well done.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you say?
It's not like quite my style.
You're not into the UK future sound of London vibes?
But I love it. I think it's really good. It's really well done. I'm curious if do you think the bass line sounds like that Lego Welt?
A little bit.
Track? I don't think it's a problem. It just
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inigo is like he's sending me a message. I'm 9 minutes in. I still can say it's 10 minutes. You have to wait 10 minutes before you can say something.
Yeah, it's the
Because then you
worst, isn't
follow.
it?
No, it's not. Because soon I will do subscribers only, and all the rest can just watch.
Yeah.
If they don't want to talk,
Yeah.
everybody wants to. Okay, next up, the bad stuff. Where is it? I want to load some bad tracks. Dharma, you fucking rock. I love you.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. Are you okay? You want to continue? We're here for 2 hours already. You're good?
I have my my lot radio show that I have to leave for soon, and since
How soon?
I have to be done here in
Give me a time.
well, I'm trying to figure out the time that would be your time. It's 12:08 here. I have to be done here at
numbers.
12:30. So that
So
would be
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes, 22 minutes.
Let's try to push some more tunes into it.
22 minutes.
Let's try to push. And worst case, if we didn't make it today, you can always subscribe. No, but you can always come on Wednesday. I've got Sons, Alexander.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's amazing. It's going to be a little later
Yeah.
because it's from LA. And Friday, I'm with Vladimir Ivkovic. And if somebody
he's great too.
knows music, Ivkovic.
He's
And
amazing.
if somebody knows weird music, it's Vladimir Ivkovic. So
Yeah.
you should log in and check it out. At least follow, and then you will be like, I followed, and then you get an email, bam, notification. Hey, Moscow is online. Disco Halal are and guests. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Red access. Vladimir Ivkovic. I hate bells.
Really? It's such a New York.
I hate a lot of bells. I hate a lot of bells.
I love them.
Yeah, but already it's been a minute and a half in the track, and all I heard was bells.
That's okay.
It's a very Red X's vibe, this track. Very Son, My Sweet Son. I know because I also copied a track. The track and made a track like this also. Now I'm stressed with it. You're living. We have so much music to listen to. The mix is weird, but I like it.
You think so?
The mix, yeah. What's up, individ? Okay, let's proceed so we can listen to more some stuff. I like it. The guy is Israeli from what I see. I can see like his name. And I have to say that it's very hard. Hey, Inbal, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Shouting out my name, my agent, and great.
Oh, she's your agent? Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
Nice.
queen.
Yeah.
I love her. She would be on my show also. She would kill it here in the show. She would kill it. What I was saying, for me, it's like the bells is very New York, but imagine I would be like, boom, 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 doing music that sounds like this, and it would be like, oh, it sounds like ESG's and liquid, liquid, So it's
Yeah.
for me, this sounds like Red X's,
Yeah.
and it's not hitting it yet, but because it's very long, and I feel like it needs a lot of editing and just remove some of the manière. I don't know how you call it in English. Manière in French, and then it will be way more interesting. But it's a good start for the track and the mix. I don't know how it sounds at yours, but here it sounds weird. Cause like it's very out there kind of a. But all in all, very good effort. Very good.
Manure.
No, like no, like it's a very French thing. What's going on here? It's the Weird Day with Juan MacLean. Mannerism. That's how you say it? Mannerism?
Mannerism?
Yeah. We say maniero.
Ah.
Mannerism. It's kind of little things. Nice artwork. You can see it. Good music today.
This is great.
How would I name a compilation of this music if I want to release? Can I name it Young Ayahuascans?
That's a great name. And it's all like really suitable music. It's all like, been pretty
Young Ayahuascans.
a little psychedelic, a little weird.
How can I write Young Ayahuascans? I would never. How can you write ayahuasca?
AYA. Yeah, I'll write it for you.
Okay, so I just need to add a N and S to it, basically.
Right.
Okay, so it's not so bad. People can write it. I don't like writing releases and stuff that I need to. If I can do mistakes in the typing it.
Yeah.
It's difficult. But this goes to Young Ayahuasca, so send it to me. Memory pause. Inigo, you're late. It's good that I'm the baby of the house. All right, I'm sold. Next up. I don't want you to go. I like the lot, but forget about it.
I know, it's so good.
Forget the lot.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, let's hear Memory Palace. He was very Memory Palace. Who are you? You were also very you were also very sharp on names and stuff. You know music. So I will give you that. Good job overall. Send me more stuff. Send to my email discohalal15@gmail.com. Send me this and send me more stuff, and we'll continue there. You're the first candidate for Young Ayahuascans. The compilation of me and Juan MacLean on Disco Halal.
Yeah.
You want to do a compilation together?
That'd be great. No, I'm serious. Are you serious?
The Young Ayahuascans Volume 1. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. It's my label. What do you think?
Can,
yeah, we do an album, we do vinyl, we can do a fucking tape.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But wait, is it out already? Memory Palace. Don't do that to us. Don't say it's out on SoundCloud already. It's like a slap in the face. Like this. Nope. Okay, another one? I think Igor left, so we're going to listen to his track another time. So we'll listen to his track another time. I'd rather listen to when people are here. Okay, Hard Antoine. 8 minutes. It's yours, but it's already out. So it doesn't make sense, you know? People already listen to it. It's about exclusivity. That's what labels are looking for. Exclusivity and firsts. And how do you say in English? Dibs. But if you have more music, you made one, you can make more. Touched me. You touched the nerve.
The Middle Eastern scale.
Touched the nerve, but it's good Middle Eastern. It sounds authentic.
Yeah.
It's not a fake one. It's from the inside. It's inside the tribe, like I said before.
He's of the tribe.
Yeah. Inside the tribe, it's an amazing name for a compilation also. Let me write it also. Inside tribe. And Jews it's a tribe also. I know
it's a tribe, yeah.
You know, we're annoying and we rule America and this kind of shit, and we music and this.
Control
all the tribe.
Well, they control all the media here.
Control everything, and we Soros and whatever, everything. We are probably we did Corona also. It will be, you know, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still a tribe. Let's listen to this. Enough with the race stuff.
Yeah.
Fault Radio. Love you guys. I would play more with it in a different notes, and not just keep it for a big break. It's a more spiritual journey, could be this track, than a banger, because it's not really a banger per se. So it's like, you know, unsigned Juan Power. What's going on here? You can't leave.
I can't leave now.
Everything is bopping.
I can stretch it out a bit, but this sounds like something that would be on your label for sure.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to release stuff that I think that should be on the label. That's my premise of work. It's like, that will fit, and I'm like, no. I'm telling myself I won't release it. You know, I don't want stuff that fit, except underwear or stuff like that. You know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to always to break my own rules.
Yeah, I know what underwear is. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is send you more obstructive. Yeah, before young ayahuascans. The young ayahuascans,
Yeah.
volume 1. Yeah. I left my own show for a second. That was funny.
What was that?
I just it's a browser, I just pressed back on the wrong one.
Oh,
It's like back.
did you go back in time?
Yeah, no. Gonna be back in time. My favorite song.
What song is that?
Let's hear the Juan Power. Let's hear the Juan Power. I'm doing whatever Inbal says I'm doing. This is my 2021 how do you call it?
She's the boss.
How do you call it when you decide shit for a year and never do it?
Oh, New Year's resolution?
New Year, whatever Inbal says I'm doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have done it years ago, Inbal. I'm sorry. You were always right, and I was an idiot. I'm here now. Juan Power. It's so long. Juan Power. I wish I could fucking put an ad on you guys. I wish I could put an ad. Subscribe. You know this track?
I don't know it. No.
You remember? No, I thought it's something you did together.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like I could do.
Yeah, you should sing over it.
No, but I could if I can just like mumble some stuff.
It sounds like it's coming through your microphone. It sounds all messed up.
You know what? Let's try again. Let's try again. Very nice.
You're trying to sabotage Jeff.
Great success. No, I'm not. The issue of the...
Borat is of the tribe.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
The person itself. How is it now? Better? Still bad?
Yeah.
Still bad?
Yeah.
Let me try again.
Someone said Rebieto should sing over this.
Take Inigo.
Yeah, Inigo can sing over it. That's a good idea, actually.
Let me try again. How is it now?
Nope.
Still fucked?
Yeah.
Wait here. Nobody move. No. Nobody get hurt.
No.
Nobody move. Now it's working? I'm working?
You're working.
Okay. Of course I'm working. It's my job. Share audio. Copy. Let's try. Maybe it's the time for you to go.
No, it's not.
Still nothing? Wait. What if the sub button is gray? It couldn't be gray. Oh, let me try another. Let me try another and see if it's the track or if it's us or if it's...
Same.
Yeah, that's from my mic.
Yeah.
And now when I put a share audio, how is it now?
I think it's working, but it's coming through your mic.
But how was it now? That wasn't for my mic. My mic was muted.
I think it was hard to tell. No, it's not working.
How is it possible?
I don't know. Bad.
How is it possible? No bass. Wait, let me figure out this shit. Stop screen. Juanpa, yeah. No, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm gonna make it work. This is how shit is. Shit is hard and you fucking push through.
Yeah, someone's saying something. Is there a voice mode?
There's no voice mode and no nothing. How is it now? How is it now? You're
It's not working.
Huh? You need to tell me what's up.
I don't know. It's not working. Sounds like it's coming through your microphone. Read what someone wrote about voice mode, because that's what it sounds like.
There's no voice mode. There's no such thing.
Okay, because that's what it sounds. What he's describing is what it sounds like.
Yeah, but there's no such thing. There's no such thing as voice mode. One more time. Still bad?
Yes, still bad. Now I can't hear you.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to let it rest in a second, and we'll get back to it in a second.
Do you think it's tired? Like maybe your computer's tired?
No, it's not about the computer. It's something with the stream. It's not, let me see. Having issues? Yeah, I'm having issues.
Clear some energy.
Somebody asked me, I'm having issues. Having issues, yeah.
Clear some energy out.
Help. Here's the help. How can we help? Sound quality on the screen is very low. Type chat. Our chat. Hello. I'm like with the chat, with the live support of the studio. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Lauren. I'm live on Twitch now, and I'm sharing a sound from a share screen, and the sound is very low quality. What can I do?
Tell Lauren I said hi.
And Juan MacLean says hi. Imagine she knows you.
Yeah.
Yes, through a Chrome tab. Yes, I clicked. Hey everybody, I'm live supporting my own support. Could be a problem. Are you on Wi-Fi? Yes, but it worked great. A few minutes ago. Everybody's on Wi-Fi. This is 2021. Don't tell me to go on landline. This is not how shit works. Lauren, don't do that to me. Can you stop and restart? I did. Let me try again. Let's try again. This is great. Like live support. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's very 2021.
Yeah, you can even hear the beep. Beep. Present. Okay, make sure. How is it now? Still shit?
Yep. I'm getting dressed I'm getting dressed now, though.
And now? Is it better?
No.
I'll tell you what I tried to do. Still the same. Should I lower the IRS?
It sounds like it's all coming through your microphone.
It makes no sense because my mic is off.
Then how are we hearing you talk?
No, now you can hear me on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
Yeah. When should in fact, can you send me a view? Twitch TV, Discord. What's a view on? Fuck. I lost the chat. Oh. To find a view on, go to your broadcast dashboard. ... View on. Sorry, everybody. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. He's getting dressed. I'm trying to work this out. We just want to hear some music. I'm paying $50 a month. I just want to hear some music. It makes no sense. I deserve. No, I'm joking. So in a couple of minutes, I hope it's going to work. If not, I'll make it work for next time.
I'm going to put pants on now.
All right. Just don't show it at us. I can do it like this. I'll remove you. I removed him. Nobody can see him now. Let's see if I can try again without him. Share audio. Share. Still sounds like shit? Still sounds like shit. Put your pants on?
Yep.
Lauren, are you here with us? Can you hear us? This never happened.
I have to go do my radio show.
All right, we're going to have to say goodbye. I'm going to figure it out for a second.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to figure it out. Let me put on... She hears the song, but it seems like connection. Are we able to connect directly? No, but maybe... Oh.
Do you think it's Jeff's fault?
Probably. I mean, I want to blame him for most of the things that happen in my life, but I don't think it's...
Why not?
I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but we all need somebody to blame.
Right.
Let me see for a second what's up. Don't go yet. Don't leave yet. No. It's not a test stream. Anyway, let's say goodbye.
I think
whatever.
There was a virus in that truck.
Probably it's the Juan Power virus. I don't know the story. I don't know what is it. Is it the internet connection maybe, or whatever? But I had a great show, and today was very, very good music. And thank you everybody for sending stuff, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Juan MacLean for taking his morning before. Go check him out now on lotradio.com, and he's probably going to play some music with the mask on. Are you putting mask inside the room?
they make you wear a mask. I hate it. It doesn't make
Where's
any
your
sense.
rights? Where's
it's
your
just-
rights? What about your constitutional rights? I'm joking. Wear a
I'm not
mask.
an-
It's only a mask.
I'm not an anti-masker. It's just there's no one else in
No.
the studio. It's all for appearances so that you don't get canceled.
Yeah, but there's nobody else anyway.
Nobody wants to
You're
get
social
canceled.
distancing, literally social. We are social distancing here also. We're practicing very well. And like I said, Wednesday with Sons, Friday with Vladimir Ivkovic, and I'll figure out the sound shit by then. I promise. And love you guys, and love you, Juan, and
right.
thank you, everybody.
Thanks. Bye.
Ciao. For now. All right, it's gone. Let's try again. I'll try again. Tell me if it works. Still sounds bad? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. God knows what's the fucking problem. Anyway, love you guys. See you on Wednesday, 6 or 7 o'clock here in Berlin time. I don't know yet because it's from, I guess, from LA this time. Thanks for being today.